What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after a Week 13 win over the New England Patriots, 6-0. Ugly game, rain game, and honestly, I liked it. Although, we really needed this win, weeks before. We were already 4-7. Our playoff hopes are pretty much done. Moved to 5-7. There's still like a 5% chance, 10% maybe chance we make the playoffs. And you gotta try and hold on hope, but you gotta be realistic also. It's nice to see us win. I like this game. In the last video, I said that I wanted to see some like ugly, low-scoring games, 6-3 wins. I want to win in 6-3. Great, that'd be awesome. Hitting them in the face. This was a 6-0 win over the Patriots. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, the offense was not good, and it wasn't. It was an ugly game. They didn't like it, but I liked it. That's the football I want to see. I want to see some low-scoring slugfests out of the Chargers. We went into New England. They're a 2-9. They were a 2-9 team, and we got scrappy with them. And I want to see us do that to the best teams in the NFL. Hold them under 10 points. I want to, if we score under 15 points and we hold them under even less than that, then great. I want to become just a physical, ugly, winning, nasty, aggressive, team. I don't want to still be this high-flying, scoring 30, 40 points every single game. We shouldn't need to do that. I want to start winning games like the AFC North, the Steelers, the Ravens, or whatever, So it was a good win. It was nice to see that, but it's a little too late. It's just a little too late, and I really don't know how to feel about this. I guess we gotta be happy. But so I'm drinking a Reward electrolyte drink, blueberry flavored. It's a sports drink. It's not a Gatorade, but it's a sports drink. We got the win, but it didn't really matter though. It wasn't like an important win. It wasn't like a meaningful win really. So cheers. Yeah, tastes cool. It was a cool win. It was cool. Whatever. So alright, gonna get into these stats real quick. Gonna try and keep this video short, and then I'll talk about my plans for the rest of the season as of making these videos. I might even be transitioning more into the draft already. Pretty freaking depressing. But I've already said my piece on how disappointing the season has been in my last couple of videos. Really not much more to say on that. So gonna get to these stats right here. Justin Herbert, 22 of 37, 212 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 sacks taken. Good enough. It was ugly offensively. There was a lot of drops, but good enough. Justin Herbert still the captain of our freaking franchise, the most important player. Fuck that. The most important person in the Chargers organization. The single most important person affiliated with the Chargers. If the Chargers got rid of every single employee, player, coach, everybody, but had to keep one, it would be Herbert, and then they would be just fine. They would be the same probably. Might be an exaggeration there, but we all know that Justin Herbert is the most important person affiliated with the Chargers. It's a no-brainer. It's obvious. Rushing. This is pretty freaking ugly. Austin Eckler, 14 carries, 18 yards, 1.3 average. Okay, it's a rainy game. It's an ugly weather game, but still, that's. If that wasn't a clean, like a sunny day game, like a normal high-scoring game, I'd be freaking out. I really would. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of desensitized to this shit rush offense. It's been garbage pretty much all season. Definitely has to be pretty much our top priority in this offseason. I'm talking about first-round running back. I know there might not be any prospects. I haven't really looked at the prospects, but we got to get a better rush game. We got to get this shit going. We cannot keep having Herbert do everything for us. We will never reach the Super Bowl like that. Yeah, going to the receiving, Keenan Allen, 5 catches, doing his usual Keenan things. It's a low offensive game. Quentin Johnson, 5 catches, 52 yards. That might have been Quentin Johnson's best game. Had a bad drop, but he wasn't the only one dropping passes. But honestly, yeah, Quentin Johnson has not been good this season. Gotta, got to call it what it is. You know, this guy has been pretty bad, to be honest. But it's, you know, the season doesn't really matter anymore that much. So it's time to start force feeding Quentin Johnson. Freaking 5 catches should be a minimum every single game, I believe. Just force feed him. What the hell, you know? We need him to come back next season and be a real contributor like Josh Palmer has stepped up and been. So, yeah, Gerald Everett was good. Erickson made the catch. This random dude, Alex Erickson, made the catch at the end of the game. I'll talk quickly about the defense. Eric Kendricks, top tackler, got the game ball. He's maybe his best game. I don't know. But defense won this game for us. You know, it's ugly game in the trenches, stopping the run. That we're playing a terrible team in the Patriots. You know, Zappy, who the heck is that? Khalil Mack with 2 sacks again. Khalil Mack is the best player on our defense. Probably, you know, maybe Derwin James, but Khalil Mack is a dog. This dude is the anchor of our team. The you know, the attitude setter. And just a game record, really. I think he leads the NFL in sacks. Joey Bosa should have been there, but this dude's on the sideline eating freaking Raisin Bran. We need more Khalil Macks. At least, maybe not that, you know, we're not looking for that type of, you know, quality, you know, but that type of attitude, that mentality. Let's be dogs. Like, fuck all this fucking flashy, glitzy, you know, high flying. No, let's be nasty. This is football. I want to win 6-0. That's, you know, let's be ugly. Let's get ugly, you know. This is a violent game. It's a brutal game. Let's be brutal. So yeah, going to the, I mean, I would go to the Patriots, but Zappy, 13 for 25, not even barely 50% completion, rushing. They still ran it for 148 yards compared to us. We ran it for 29 yards. Patriots ran it for 148 yards. Holy crap. They freaking like quadrupled our rushing total. Justin Herbert made up for it. Yeah, Zappy's obviously really bad, apparently. Patriots are just really bad. But our rush offense is freaking terrible. Terrible, bro. It's horrible. It's really not a coincidence why we've, you know, disappointed and why we suck this season. Incomplete team, putting everything towards the pass offense when, you know, we need to be diversifying and we need to just balance this team out. Defense, rush offense. We already, you know, we can't just keep trying to get Herbert weapons. It's not all about, oh, more weapons. Yeah, what about the defense, bro? What about, you know, the ground game? It's not just about the fucking pass. You need to diversify, and if you don't, you suffer. And that's something that Tom Telesco just never understood. This GM is fucking terrible. Wasted 11 years of our fucking lives. Really, I'm not even joking. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we're literally like at the bottom of the playoff picture. Gonna kind of hold on hope. Our only hope is to win every single game. The last 5 games of the season, go 10-7. Yeah, probably not going to happen, guys. We're just not a good team this season. Our roster just is not good enough. Don't listen to the people that are telling you that we have all this talent on the roster. We have a top roster. That's fucking bullshit. No, dude, no. Our roster is not good. It's not good. Like, if we were good, we wouldn't be garbage at rush offense and the dead last defense. You know, maybe this helped our dead last defense, but no, our roster is not a top roster. We have Herbert, yeah, we have some great players, but our general manager is just fucking terrible. One of the worst fucking workers. This dude needs to be fired, go back to college to gain his stripes back. Or fucking, you know, where he really should be is Safeway. This guy should be working at the grocery stores, bagging. You know, he probably would mess that up, though. He probably would forget to bag some of your items. You'd get home, you're missing your bread and your eggs. He fucked it up. He forgot to bag them. That's probably Tom Telesco. You know, he's just bad. He's not good. He's negligent. He's incompetent. He's just a terrible general manager. We've had to suffer under him. Only good thing I'll give him is he got Justin Herbert just by pressing auto draft. Got Justin Herbert. Okay, cool. So anyways, yeah, you know, happy for this win. Gonna keep watching the Chargers. You know, just sucks that our season is pretty much over so early. There's literally 5 more weeks. And yeah, honestly, I'm gonna start talking about a little bit more about draft prospects since we got all this time. First, I'm gonna start looking at the running back prospects coming out, offensive line, defensive tackles, linebackers. Really don't care too much about the fucking receivers, the cornerbacks. I don't care about the skinny dudes. You know, I want the big dudes. We need big boys to fill this roster. Big, physical, rock strong, like muscular as hell, like Khalil Mack. You know, that's the type of players we need on this team. We need size. We need size, aggression. You know, big dudes. That's where we're weak at, and we've been weak for a very long time. So yeah, I mean that's about it. Good win. Really not much to say. I could ramble on continuously, but I'll cut it here. Cheers. Not bad. Pretty good, you know? Pretty good drink. Reward. I got this from the dollar store. You know, got a little reward today and a win, I guess. You know, had we lost, our season would have been for sure done. Holding on to that tiny sliver of hope. So, yeah, alright guys, thanks. Let me know if you have any recommendations, give me some comments, whatever. Thank you.